Combo Breaker 2018, baby, from the heart of Chicago, Illinois. I'm here with the Arm.
What's up,
and
guys?
This is it, man.
Yeah.
GGXrd Rev2 here. We're going to get it started with these pools actions, and you got to remember, man, this game is... When we talk about this game outside Japan, right, there are certain tournaments, certain events, and certain places that you have to pay very close attention to. Chicago is a huge hub for this game. Traditionally, this is going to be a... And again, 330-plus man tournament, that's a huge event for this game.
It's a killer tournament for sure.
Talk to me, Arm. Like, who in this tournament are you looking at to do really well?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at Daru right now because he's in my pool.
You ain't the only one, baby. You ain't the only one. Oh,
he's in my pool. I'm trying to kill him.
I messed up the intro. Hold on. Majin Obama here, coming at you live from Combo Breaker 2018.
The Arm here. What's up, guys?
What's going on, man? So, yeah, Daru is obviously at the top of everybody's list. That's again, when we talk about this game outside Japan, there are certain communities, certain hubs that you have to pay close attention to. Daru, the leader of the Korean community and winner of Arc Rebel last year with Ogawa and Ruki from West Japan and East Japan, respectively. And, man, his character's riding high right now. You got to be able to put eyes on him. That brother is bad. But still coming up to the stage right now, we got Atticus going up against Drifter Dave. These are two two U.S. representatives. Drifter Dave, that's definitely a name I recall. Talk to me about him.
Yeah, so I played him at what was it? It was Michigan Masters, yeah. So I was the one who ended up knocking him out in top 16.
Flexing on him.
It was. I'm not flexing. That was like skin of my teeth. We had a double KO. It was some wild stuff for sure. So like he definitely knows what he's doing with the Bedman. He's gonna get the mix going. Gonna get the pressure. It's you know. If Atticus doesn't know how to stop it, it can get kind of out of control pretty quickly.
And that's really what this character is all about, in my humble opinion, right? As a Bedman player, I can tell you, Wakaru Goroshi, being able to kill people if they do not understand what the situation is. This character is not too commonly played, but in North America, I'm looking at GC Yoshi over there. There is a bit of representation for this character, right? So some people are going to be familiar. Obviously, players from certain regions are going to be a little bit more familiar with this matchup.
So we gotta
Jam, on the other hand, Atticus playing Jam.
Jam's pretty popular, honestly. There's a fair number of Jam players scattered around. You know, Chicago's got their own sweet Jam here. You know, Doran, obviously, Sway. You know, so I mean, you can definitely find jams. You just gotta you look at the right spot.
And so look, for those of you guys that don't follow Guilty Gear at home, let's talk. I'll break it down for you. I'll make it real easy. This Bedman character, he's essentially a Marvel character. He has an 8-way air dash, and he has the ability to zone using those orbs and also those glyphs. Whenever he does a special move, he's able to essentially get another special move off of those little glyphs, and he uses that in his Okizeme, and also being able to zone other characters. Jam on the other side, up close and personal. She wants to get in your face. She's
all about just punching you in the mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Very high mobility character as well. She's in the top class of characters, being able to move along the ground, but also through the air as well.
One of the things to look for sure is the Bedman seals. You know, Jam can hit them. Well, obviously, any character can hit them. You know, to knock them away, deny the replay. So we're gonna see if Atticus knows that, is able to. But he's kind of looking pretty bad for him right now.
This situation can be difficult, especially Jam. You also have to also have to be aware of her ability to power up her special attacks, right? She's able to use cards, and those cards give her special attacks additional buffed properties. So for right now, she does have a DP, but it's not a true DP, right? It's not that good, especially for Bedman. He licks his lips whenever he sees her do that on Wake Up because he can just punish her really bad for it. But if she's able to use certain combo situations and she has access to meter, or if she's able to do it in neutral, get cards up.
The issue is that Bedman is so good at controlling the neutral that it's hard to just get a card without, you know, either risking him taking complete control of the match or just, you know, getting hit.
Well, the most common situation is, it's just like
Drifter Dave was going in.
Atticus, you know, being tested on his awareness and game knowledge here. But the other thing is, if you're able to get engaged as a Jam player and you're able to get score a hit on Bedman, right? This Bedman character, very weak defensively, is the big thing. And Jam will exploit that in huge ways. If you're able to get some gauge... Whoa, that's a saucy Goldberg. Drifter Dave gonna push him to the wall for it.
Yeah, Drifter Dave's like, thank you right now, you know?
That's an ideal situation. When you have two glyphs like that, other character in the corner.
Yeah, Bed Slam's up right on deck. You gotta watch out for it.
Atticus able to wait it out, though.
Yeah,
good defense.
He's been blocking a lot, but he hasn't really been making like his own turns, right? So like, he needs to find a way to get his turn, either force it or to you know, get the mistake of Drifter.
Yeah, and at this point, okay, opposite just card up there, and that's a common situation, right? You get the touch as a Jam player. sometimes you have to sacrifice damage to get a card up, right? That's just gonna how it's gonna work.
But usually they want the knockdown so that they can, you know, they have more time and they can still have the advantage. But in that situation, it's a little risky. And Rev2 is about to run away with this one, too. He was baiting
the burst there. You saw using his meter, but back to the wall again. Atticus, you got to get out that corner, man. This character will maul you there.
Yeah, he's just having so much trouble on defense. Rev2 is just looking comfortable right now. It's Atticus has really got to do something.
And you see, for Drifter Dave backing up and doing jump punch like that, he's fishing for an air approach from Atticus to be able to try to score a knockdown through the air.
Yeah, but Atticus has just kind of been staying grounded most of the time. Jam's buttons in the air are really good, so yeah, like right there, it's really hard for Bedman to anti-air that.
That's the other thing, especially if Jam is below Bedman, right? She's going to have a huge advantage with that jump
H. Yeah.
There you see, that's jump heavy.
Jump H is godlike button too.
Unable to convert, unfortunately. Good mash from Drifter Dave.
Yeah, Atticus, again.
You see him using so much meter to just FD in spots that really Drifter Dave isn't a terrible threat at, but he's giving up so many meter opportunities.
Yeah, and so he just doesn't have any because he's putting himself on meter cooldown over and over again, and he's just not getting it.
Here we go. Here's where Jam is really dangerous. Unfortunately, unable to convert off that forward punch.
Yeah, not a clean knockdown. It's Drifter Dave is looking real good again.
Clean forward punch anti-air. Drifter Dave. Got Oki here. Goes empty low that time. Tasky, instant overhead, just like that.
When you got one hit, that's just such an, you know, it's something you got to watch out for sure.
And Jam is another character, you know, got a fresh set of buffs as well. This character, in fact, she has so much more combo potential now than she did before that actually a lot of the top Jam players, they're like, man, it's difficult to discern what combo route, what combo tree you should be doing when you get a hit.
Yeah.
Definitely riding high, but Bedman, of course, not terribly strong in this version, a little bit better than it was before.
Yeah, Jam's good right now. Yeah, for sure.
But that's the big thing, man. Waka no Ngoroshi, like we said, if you're not familiar with the match of this character,
he will murder you.
He will maul you.
Just straight up murder you. You don't even know. You have no idea. Like there's stuff everywhere. There's things over here. Like what's going on? And you're dead. It's really easy to die to Bedman.
And so yeah, coming up next we have the Metal Face versus the Stupid Ninja. This one's for my ninjas, y'all. So.
Oh, Stupid Ninja is a Chicago local. He's a Slayer player.
Oh yeah, here we go. So at least gonna have some Slayer representation here.
Yeah, see if my man Metal Face over here can deal with the pile bunker.
And look, real quick, we gotta thank everybody watching from all over the world to again day one of Combo Breaker 2018 here on Twitch.tv/Team Spooky. Are you kidding me, man?
Spooky.
I have no idea what I'm doing here, but I'm happy I made it, man. I am so happy I'm here.
Shout out to Spooky for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Make sure y'all show him some love too, man. Sub up.
Right.
So again, these pools. So we talked about the big threats in this tournament so far. Obviously, you got to bring up Daru. Daru, I think, is the character. Yeah. I think he's got the best chance to win, to be honest with you.
I would believe that. For sure.
Especially, man.
Because you look at the matchups at like the top end, the people that you would expect to be in the top 8 or whatever, and it's like, oh, Daru can beat that guy. Daru beats that guy. Daru beats that guy, and it's like, oh, it starts to get, it starts adding up to a lot. So.
And that's kind of what this tournament is going to mean, I think. When we take a look at Guilty Gear outside Japan, what this tournament is going to be this is going to be the biggest and baddest tournament, I think, for all the other countries, right? You got Korea representing here. You even have a top 8 representative from EVO 2017 from Japan, Teresa.
Kazunoko's here.
Yeah, Kazunoko as well. That's another top 8.
He's in the bracket.
Top 8 at EVO 2017 and EVO Japan. It's double win.
Yeah, Kazunoko's nasty.
But also a lot of the top North American representatives as well. You saw Marlon Pie in the brackets.
Bears is here.
Yeah,
KV's here.
Marlon Pie, KV, all of those really strong.
Here.
Day Mendo, you got to put him in the conversation too.
Yep.
A lot of really strong competition from North America, Canada, USA.
That's what happens when Combo Breaker has just shown so much love to Guilty Gear over the years. Everyone knows, like, if I got to make a tournament, it's got to be Combo.
Yeah,
it's got to be Combo Breaker, right? Like, because all right. So here we go. Jacko versus Slayer.
So this is kind of a tough matchup, right? Jacko has a lot of.
For Slayer, you mean?
Yeah. For Slayer. Jacko has a lot of tools to be able to stop Slayer from doing exactly what he wants, right?
But Slayer's another one of those characters that if you don't know how to stop him, he can just maul you up, like literally just murder you in 10 seconds.
Very high round stealing potential.
Right, exactly.
He has just
the one chance. And Pile Bunker can come out anytime.
So again, for you guys that don't know Guilty Gear so much, remember, this Jacko character, heavily inspired by RTS games and games like StarCraft and those where you have the resource management. She has these little minions that'll come out from those houses. You have to be able to manage their health. They level up over time and they get added effects.
Yeah, and if you hit her, all of them disappear off the screen. the houses stay though, so she can still make, like, once you stop hitting her, like, more minions start coming out.
Yeah, so very momentum heavy character as well.
Yeah.
And also on Slayer on the other side, this is traditional Guilty Gear character.
Oh my! He tried to punish the command grab, but she was still in the air because it's a like, you know, aerial.
Yeah, she's airborne during that time, so she's involved with the grab.
Yeah, jumps to 2K.
Slayer on the other hand, man, lots of footsie tools, right? Invincible backdash, and he's able to cancel it into his.
Here we go. Got the cross.
Stance command.
Confirm. That's a big drop. You need those.
But the big thing that's going to stand out is he's able to. If you're able to get a sense for your opponent's button press habits, he will reward you with insane damage and stun.
If you have the read, you can make it happen with Slayer. He's one of those characters.
You see him applying some corner pressure, but then the goons come out. Here we go.
Yeah, they're right there. It's going to be kind of hard. He goes for it. He has to burn the RC to stay safe.
See him emphasizing that teleport dash. Yes. Difficult, tricky mix-ups this character can put on you.
He's getting a little uncomfortable though. You saw he didn't really go for it because the house is there.
And there you see eats up the blitz there. And Stupid Ninja, you gotta imagine he's really nervous. It's very easy for this matchup to kind of snowball.
Yeah, it's getting real bad. Level 3 house
One
is
house
so
has
bad.
a level 3, and Jacko was able to put up the force field there. Stupid Ninja able to check it very easily.
He tried to go for some crazy mix-up. It didn't work out. Pile bunker all in. That's gonna be it.
Boop in the super.
Yeah, just to lock out the burst, because Stupid Ninja did have burst, so obviously if he would have gone for a regular combo, he would have bursted.
Yes, normal supers are not burstable in this game, so
yeah, as soon as Super Flash happens, your burst gets X, it's over. So
the Metal Face came ready, man. He knows how to emphasize a lot of Jacko's natural advantages over Slayer. He can have a difficult time punishing her in a lot of situations, and he had to take risks in this matchup.
Yeah, he definitely has to, like, straight up go for it. Like, yeah, there you go.
Teleport right
round
through
start.
the sweep, onto the other side. Helter Skelters, mix-ups.
Nice.
You see early on, Stupid Ninja emphasizing the left-right mix-ups.
Nice. That was power bunker. It's a little too far, though. Probably thought he was a little closer to the corner than he was.
That's right. He feels good. Willing to burst just to be able to maintain the corner control.
Does he know how to punish? Okay, so that's one thing that Stupid Ninja can take note of. Metal Face doesn't know how to punish crosswise correctly there. He blocked it, wasn't able to get it. Oh, there's another one. Goes
a big risk there, had his meter to be able to make it safe.
This is so bad.
But yeah, this is the worst situation you could be in. This character, when she has all of her friends to help her out there in the corner, you can barely see. You can't see anything.
Yeah, but you got the one hit. That's all that matters. Once you get the one hit, everything disappears, and you can take a breather for a second.
Unfortunately, level 2 houses, and you got to imagine once those hit level 3 and those minions start getting additional attack properties like that.
Oh, he can OTG.
Saucy DP.
Yeah, it was really far. Stay calm, Stupid Ninja. He's getting a little impatient.
You earned it, man. You earned it, man. Don't
he's reeling back in his seat. It's a bad look right now. All 5P, Slayer 5P got buffed.
Anti-air standing punch, able to take the anti-air win that time.
That move definitely got buffed. It has extra hit stun. It's always been a good anti-air, so.
Yeah, nice stout hitbox right in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, that move is so active.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Heavy, very active. A lot of active frames, difficult for Slayer to deal with. You can try to backdash and maybe put out a power bunker in order to punish it, but it's forward moving is the other thing too.
Yeah.
Very easy for it to interrupt them.
Yeah, sometimes he catches the dandy step backwards. Yeah, Stupid Ninja looking a little uncomfortable in these, you know, kind of like minus plus or minus like couple of frame situations, and he's just letting Metal Face swing on him. Crosswise backwards, not able to get him convert.
Really able to emphasize a lot of left-right in this matchup.
Now they're crosswise, and again, Metal Face doesn't know. That's
execution
a big
error there, put that 2S out there, able to take advantage of Stupid Ninja looking like a deer in headlights, man.
Yeah.
With the button right in front of him and just didn't do anything. He got tagged by Super instead.
This could be real bad. This can honestly swing either way right now. One good read from Slayer will kill her instantly.
Oh,
but
gets the low.
Whoa!
Trying to bait the burst there. Good stuff for Stupid Ninja. Be able
counter
to
hit this.
Do it. Why? Oh, he's trying to bait it.
He's super hard baited. No, I didn't just do the pile bunker.
And then she just wakes up with DP like that. Oh man, that's painful. Stupid Ninja, you had
Hold it together, dog. Hold it together.
That's just how it is sometimes, man. You make a decision. Sometimes you have to read. Sometimes you're wrong.
Yeah.
You gotta make decisions. Right there.
Pile bunker.
You can see why the neutral kind of favors Jacko, right?
Still not getting the punish. He's got to figure it out. Probably just post slash that.
Swift command grab. Gets the close ass punish here.
Get the knockdown. But
IV, no punish.
Metal Face is having a lot of trouble getting houses out until that happened. Stupid Ninja in trouble here. Nice. Gets the Ibarre.
Counting it off the Helter Skelter. Now back up.
Risky burst. Yeah, anti-air. Yeah, Magician.
Wave tagging the super. Take advantage of.
Oh, that's a big hit. He can kill. He can go. He would have done the jump 2K combo.
Everywhere, man. Look, again, this is pools, man.
Anyone's game right now.
You can see the nerves coming into play.
Anyone's game right now. Oh, he goes for it. Bursts out. All right, last hit. What?
Blitz? Jump blitz? Are you kidding me?
He popped up. He popped up.
He stands up.
It's 1-1. Why? It's not over, dog. Hold on. Sit down.
Potential Woshige moment.
Yeah, let him feel it. Let him bask in it. Let him bask in it. He's on the main stage. He just did a hype read. You know.
I respect that. That takes balls, man, to jump in and blitz like that. You gotta know that it.
Yeah.
But again, that emphasizes his character strength. Yeah. If you, as a player, are able to get a sense for your opponent's button press habits, this character will
just get the read. Destroy. That's what it's got to be. Yeah. He definitely emphasizes it super hard.
Back up.
That time he had the correct response.
Good punch on the upswing that time.
He probably needs to go house hunting.
That's the thing, Slayer, typically with big strings like that, he has to make commitments.
Yeah.
And you're able to destroy those little houses that Jacko puts out that spit out those little minions like that. But for Slayer, it's a little bit more difficult to deal with than a lot of other characters.
Yeah, because, I mean, the movement in general is already hard for him, so... Nice backdash cancel Mappa clears out all the minions.
That was a good option. Okay, gets his throw combo here.
He's got to get the knockdown, but he's been missing him all day. Close, it's close.
And now in this situation, he has a level 3 house behind him, Jacko in front.
Yeah, and then that 5H is so good.
So active. Again, really difficult for Slayer to deal with in situations like that, especially close up.
You can definitely tell Metalface knows that that's a problem for Slayer. He's using it. It's getting a little uncomfortable.
Burst, man. He burst on a 2K like that?
Yeah.
A down kick. And he's right in between the houses now. He gets the kick. Gets the hit to be able to make the minions disappear, but
he finally got the counter hit punish on Crosswise, but wasn't ready for it to be an air hit. But /counter hit it.
And you see Slayer strings naturally don't have too many hits of them like that to be able to check those houses.
Yeah, so he's just kind of going in.
Gets the counter hit.
Finish it.
Counter hit slide like that.
Oh, he couldn't kill him.
Max hits and it wasn't enough, but he's in good position to be able to take it
2S,
here. 2S,
yeah.
yes.
Perfect time to use 2S. She was coming straight down. She had to respect it.
Very strong anti-air button and well-timed from Stupid Ninja. Look at him slapping his stick.
Yeah, he's
feeling it, man.
He's definitely feeling it.
Sometimes that's how it is with this game, man. So tempo heavy. If you're able to get momentum like that and you start to feel it.
Yeah, but you can't slip. Don't feel yourself too hard. You don't play the game.
Especially in this matchup. Okay, gets his throw off to the wall. Yep. Simple standing kick punish.
Nice. That was definitely a punish.
And look at him stomping these houses out. There you go.
Pile bunker.
That's the thing for Metalface. He has to make the decision a lot of times. Do I let him check my houses? Be able to pick your approaches.
All right. Life total's pretty even. Here we go.
To the wall. Command grab.
He woke up with 6H and it jumped it. Jumped the throw. That's a huge hit. Can he get the 6H?
Oh my God. Side
no pile bunker. Oh my God. Stupid Ninja.
Get a little bit sloppy. You got to imagine nerves coming into play. There's
for sure.
Burst.
Is anyone's game? DP goes out. Goal burst. Stupid Ninja, what you got to wake up? It's gonna be super. He thought he had it. He thought he had it.
And the Metalface.
He thought he had it.
Gets the win.
He actually threw his hand in the air and thought he had it. Oh man, we got pop-offs on pop-offs. This is probably second round of pools. These guys are going ham out here.
I'm just happy his friend was not in the back screaming in his ear. But there you see it.
He thought he had it. He thought he had it. He knows.
That's just how it is, man.
Yeah, that button, she did 2K, so I guess she must have done it too early and just was in recovery at the point.
For sure, and then the big thing is, man, this is pools at Combo Breaker. This is a 300+ man tournament. You put these guys on the big stage early on like this, nerves come into play, and you saw it happen a couple times.
It was
some really good decisions.
Stuff,
some really good decisions there, but unable to keep it together and close it out, right?
Yeah. It's too much emotions. It was like overflowing, you know, like it ended up.
It's nerves, man. Like it happens sometimes, man. You put the lights on somebody, they just
nerves affect everyone differently.
Yeah.
Like some people like freeze up, other people like go do too much, you know. Like so, it's but good match, good close match.
Yeah, classic. Slayer versus Jacko. That's the new starting with Rev2. Yeah. But here we go. Up next, we got UR Scouting versus WFGC Knox. Talk to me about it, Mom. What's going on?
I've never heard of either of these players, honestly.
And that's a good thing. And look, and that's fantastic. Yeah. I love to see new people playing this game.
Yeah, show me something.
Because look, man, with all due respect to Dragon Ball, and it's a lot of fun to watch. You got to understand the team that made that game. This is their baby, right? This is the game that a lot of those design inspirations come from. And when you see new people picking up this game, it can be very daunting, right? There's a lot of action. It's very fast-paced. There's so much to know. But this game, if you grind it out, is so rewarding.
It's definitely rewarding. You feel it, like you start beating people like worse and worse that are like you understand your level, and you feel the growth. There's like a lot of room to grow in this game for sure.
And absolutely, and you got to talk about the North American scene, the Korean community, even South America rising in some places. Man, people are rallying around this game, man. Ever since the initial release of Xrd Sign on console 2015, you've seen more and more players take to this game, and here we go. Nox going up against Scouting.
Scouting bringing her waifu posters up. You know, the Artist Alley. There's mad artists out here. Mad vendors. It's a
lot of wall scrolls on sale here this weekend.
Sure, yeah. If you're about
Rama
that.
1/2, Sword Art Online. I know you're all about that, though, Armando.
That's what you pinned me on. That's what you pinned me on.
No, what? You look like you got a little wall scroll hanging on your ceiling. So it's the last thing you see when you fall asleep.
Nah,
I know
not
the stuff you
Sword
like.
Art. Not on my wall. Sorry, dude. She's got Pyrrha from Xenoblade.
So I'm trying to see what they bring into the table here, man.
Yeah.
What kind of characters are these people
She got
like?
Elfel. Okay.
That's,
okay.
Hey, it's America, man. 2018.
Good choice,
Trump's
man.
America. Guns everywhere.
Everybody gets shot. It's the Elfel way.
There's a target on every brother's back in here.
So, Elfel versus Kai. I know. I talked to some Kai players that have a lot of trouble with this, like Elfel players that have a lot of trouble with Kai specifically. They're always like, you know, Hitashi's always telling me he's having trouble with it. Kizer's always telling me.
Absolutely.
So like, it can, you know, we'll see. We got to see what they got.
And the thing is, Kai, of course, Kai going to be kind of a balanced character. He has a lot of different options. One of the few characters in this game with a really good DP, projectiles, zoning. But the big thing is his normals, man. You got to talk about him. They just like, he has very high utility, high these normals, right?
His buttons are 8.
Elfel, on the other hand, guys, she's got a stance and she pulls out the big guns, man. This character very just oppressive pressure.
Nox making this look like a button check right now.
Bringing it up, yeah. But this is also the kind of game where that can happen, right, man? It's very easy for stuff to snowball.
Scouting looking a little lost right now.
Yeah, put to the wall and it's looking like the same round as last time.
Yeah, not teching at all, actually.
Elfel's got to be able to get herself some space. Again, she doesn't have access to her reversal until she has 50% meter. So this corner situation, especially when Kai has meter, there you go. Put those stop sign buttons out there. This character has such great normals, man.
6 feet through the sun edge. But this is looking all Nox right now. Yeah.
Pylon on there, yeah. Nox, wow, speed run, man.
Yeah, that was real quick.
Put that on the AGDQ review. And what I'm looking for Scouting has to be able to create some space, be able to put those grenades out there, man. You got to use the firepower. This character has guns, grenades.
Establish the presence, the Elfel presence. She has presence all over the screen. You just have to pick the correct option. The correct gun for each situation.
Good air-to-air, unable to convert, though.
Yep. All right.
Down slash conversion. Able to put this pressure on. Nox looking good right now.
This is all Nox for sure.
Wake up buttons there. And then you see that set plate.
Yeah.
Put that glyph out there. It enhances your fireball. Able to create really, really oppressive Okizeme situations.
Bunch of hits on it. You got to respect it.
And it's almost unseeable in a lot of situations, right?
It's definitely can be pretty hard if they execute the mix-up correctly.
All right, Scouting with a good standing heavy there. When she pulls out that Beretta, man. Great stop sign button, gonna get her knocked down. But she has to be able to take advantage of that situation, be able to throw the grenade to put more pressure on Nox.
Not pulling the pin. Yeah, Nox is looking real comfortable right now.
Utilizing that new forward heavy. See, it hits twice. Able to get a good bit of push on the screen too. Scouting gonna take burst off the table here.
Nox is looking to close it out.
Feeling saucy, and there it is.
Yeah.
That's a quick 2-0.
It's a definite quick 2-0.
But yeah, good stuff from Scouting. Again, it's not easy, man, to play this game on a big stage like this. I'm happy they signed up. I'm happy we always see new people playing this game. It feels good.
Like, come out and enter. It's fun stuff. You get to play, and at Combo Break, you get to play the whole time you're here if you want. If you want casuals, look behind me. That's all. It's all there. You just see, like, an entire room full of casuals just going all night long.
24-hour venue, man.
Yep.
That's all we have to say. It sells itself. But coming up next, we have
Onbi.
Yeah, Onbi. You got to talk about this guy. This
Gunframe boy.
Yeah, definitely a very big asset to the global community.
For sure, yeah. For multiple Arxis games too. Like we definitely appreciate
coming out here from Europe too, right?
Yeah.
Get a little bit more international representation.
Yeah, he's from Germany.
And he's actually the developer of a mobile app that actually handles frame data for Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue Cross Tag,
has Dragon Ball now.
Yeah.
And I think it might have. I don't know. I gotta check. It might have more now.
And it actually has been sharing information on how to actually collect frame data to give other people the ability to kind of do
for sure.
testing themselves.
If you play any of the Arxis games and you don't have Gunframe like get gun frame. it's definitely the easiest way to look up frame data for sure. It's nice though.
Yeah, and a player that's actually been making the rounds in Europe too. Plays in a lot of the European events. You know, Bavaria Burst. You got to bring up what? Bavaria Burst. Revo UK. That's another one that he's been able to travel out to. Been consistent, I'd say consistent performer with the EU tournaments when it comes to Dragon Ball FighterZ and also Guilty Gear.
Yeah, he plays Soul, so he's definitely one of the strongest Souls out there.
Yeah, and Soul, again, another character that's riding high right now, right?
Yeah,
like, got some
move speed buff.
Got some fresh buffs. When that brother takes off running, you cannot touch him, man. Going up against Drifter Dane. Once again, we saw him a little while ago. Bedman versus Soul. I'm not going to lie to you, Soul wins this. Soul wins this easy. But Bedman can create situations that can force difficult situations from Soul and punish him really badly if he chooses incorrectly.
That's the thing, though. If Soul's right, he gets counter hit into the corner.
Oh, and this, again, such high stun, such high damage, and he's going to be able to get set play off of this, too.
Drops the ender, but he's still got pressure, got plenty of meter because of all that. Ooh, grabs him out of the forward dash.
Bedman is very susceptible to grabs in this game. His forward dash, although it has a guard point that allows him to be able to escape hit situations, it is susceptible to grabs. His super, he does not have any invincible reversals until he has 50% meter, but you can grab him out of that too. And Ambi emphasizing and not letting this character breathe. If you give him room to be able to set stuff up, try to zone you, he can potentially come back on you. But if Soul keeps up the pressure the whole time, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
grab him by the neck, throw him down.
Ambi was right, like, constantly that entire round. Just right with the wild throw, right with the run-in, right with the 6-speed.
Let me spoil you, Armando. He knows his matchup pretty well because he plays me.
Yeah, nice.
In 27 frame delay from across the world. So here we go. You see those glyphs setting up. Drifter Dane gonna try to create some space now, try to use them. There's another one. Gonna use this on Oki. That's right. Simple cross up.
They've mostly been playing grounded the whole time. Bedman is pretty strong in the air. Yeah, but he's got to watch out for the TP.
Yeah, the other thing is, again, although Bedman is strong in the air, Soul has great grounded air options.
Jump P is super low commit. And Drifter Dane looked pretty good this round, though. Ooh, wow, got right around the replay bed slam.
Super clean IND over there, just threaded the needle. There you go, factor, read on the burst.
Yeah, a little too far, though. I thought he would be a little closer.
And bro, you can see that movement speed buff right there.
Yeah, just
able to
chasing
clear
him down.
the screen, get the 6P conversion. Now we run the high game.
I think that's it. If he can finish it, but not
locked.
yet.
There's the guard point. Try to move an air grab. No dice. Gets the 2D.
Ah, I just noticed the gun flame was wrong. Yeah.
That could change things. This could change things.
Here we go.
Good guard from Ambi. Riot Stomp, not going to work out against that ball.
Oh, counter hit.
Down heavy. Anybody's game here, gets the jump P, no conversion.
Everyone dropping. Gotta finish. Finish your plea. Oh, gets the 5P.
5P air to ground, able to catch him out of recovery on landing.
Yeah, that was close though.
Yeah, that could have definitely ended in Ambi's favor. 6P, no conversion.
I guess he must have missed the banner bringer there.
Maybe didn't believe in it.
Oh, 6B is backwards, puts him in the corner.
Yeah, that forward punch, very good anti-air now, got noticeably buffed. Hits on the other side. There you go, representing the Dragon Punch option now. Ambi, he has to be aware for Bedman in a lot of situations. He has very good options to be able to punish that DP with big damage, but you have to represent the option sometimes.
Yeah.
Run up, take him, throw him now. Back to the other side.
He's been right every time with the wild throw. That time he drops a combo though.
Yeah, bad drops. Oh, gets the, but he holds it too long. Yeah. Oh man.
Another blitz, not working out.
The burst unfortunately runs into a glyph there. And this is the bad situation, right? When he starts to get those glyphs on the screen, it's very easy to snowball. You start to get impatient, people start to run into things.
Yeah,
and this character, he's not terribly high damage, but if you get impatient, he can exploit that.
Yeah, for sure. If he has the right resources, he can still hit you pretty hard. Oh, no!
You see Ambi running in a little bit too hard. Drifter Dane able to take advantage. 1-0.
Didn't look too bad for Ambi. He had a lot of moments where he was in there.
It's the same thing we saw last game, right? A lot of great decision-making, a lot of good hits, but unable to finish. People are a lot of spaghetti on the floor here today.
Yeah, once it comes down to it, people start getting a little more and more nervous. Gotta get used to the stage.
That's right, and you see that air dash jump S represented from Drifter Dane. Pretty good normal.
Gunflip got totally avoided.
And
Drifter Dane's in there.
That's a common way for him to come in, right? Air to ground, right in that range, that big square right in front of Soul. But
and the burst gets baited.
And now here's a bad situation, not good. Ambi in dire straits here.
Yeah, this one hurts. Not gonna be enough, but next hit'll do it. Overhead.
Instant overhead. Burn the meter.
Drops it.
Picks it right back up. It's Drifter Dane on set point now.
Yeah, he's looking good. Omni needs to get it together. Figure out his plan here.
Go. Put that ball out there. It always comes back though.
2D trade. That's good for him. Good for Omni. But he's looking a little uncomfortable on his own knockdowns. Like, Dane's gotten out with throws and a couple other options a couple times.
Standing kick conversion.
Lost the corner carry. Yeah, that wasn't meaty, so he could just dash out of it.
Teleport ball, deja vu. Good burst.
Yeah, he had to there. Omni's in trouble. Running out of meter, too. He needs to make something happen real soon, otherwise it's going to be over.
Good backdash there, but Drifter Dane with the meter conversion here, and he's going to be able to close it out soon. Just one more hit. And there it is.
Cross-up jump S, yeah.
And Drifter Dane over Ombi 2-0 here at Combo Breaker 2018. Still pools, though. Ombi going to have another chance to get out. Remember, top 3 make it out, too. That's the big thing.
For sure, yeah. Saved my life in BlazBlue because I'm now losers.
Yeah, man. Again, we got to talk about 4th biggest tournament here at Combo Breaker 2018 with over 300 entrants.
Yeah, people
you got to
came
talk
out.
about this game, man. Everybody in North America, not just USA. You got to talk about Canada. You got to talk about Mexico. And speaking of which, Kusanagi coming up next, going up against Lefty. Again, this is an international affair here at Combo Breaker 2018. Everybody. Japan sent one representative, but not a bad one either. Again, got top 8 at 2017's EVO.
Kazunoko.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kazunoko, he's honorary American, right?
Is he?
He's pretty much at every American tournament, man.
I mean, every time I see him, I get shook in tournament. I fought him 3 times in tournament, and I've never taken a round. It's sad times. Sad times versus Kazunoko.
But pretty much all the other big international communities have set some pretty decent representation. Alioun as well. Alioun out here. You got to remember him, right?
Yes.
Definitely one of France's strongest, but stepping up to the stage now, like I said, Kusanagi, this is, to be honest with you, I can't believe I'm looking at him in the flesh. This dude he's cyberspace incarnate. He just exists on the internet, right?
Internet
famous
personality.
Famous net player.
Melty boy.
Melty blood, yeah, you got to talk about, you got to talk about that Melty, man. Yeah. This brother was
very good at it.
Very, very active in that game, especially early on. You got to talk about the, EVO, right? EVO 2010?
Was he there? I'm not sure.
I believe so, yeah.
I mean, he was always in the top 8s for Otaku because, I mean, Melty's obviously there. So he's always in the mix. So it's Kusanagi versus Lefty. Lefty's a Texas boy. Texas boyo plays Faust.
So Faust versus Ram. As a Ram expert, Arm, talk to me about this matchup. How do you feel about it?
So this matchup, the defining button in this matchup is Faust Jump H. So Ram loves to be in the air. She loves it. It's great. She's having a good time in the air. But Faust Jump H.
And why? You got to talk about Ram's awesome air normals, right?
Yeah, her air normals are okay-ish, but the thing is, her movement is really good, and the sword sets are lets you change her air momentum a lot. But Kusanagi specifically likes to play equipped for a lot, from what I can tell.
Yeah, and of course when she plays equipped with the big swords there, it actually changes the properties of some of her normals.
Yeah, it gives him access to Jump H, which is that time he goes for the double set, gets hit by 6H. That's a solid chunk of damage and the knockdown.
Corner time in the corner, and now in danger of stun.
Yeah, stun. Yeah, there it goes. He's mashing pretty hard, but not enough.
6H starter
That's
again.
Just going to be the round.
And Kusanagi's just going to take the L on his face.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Faust momentum can get kind of, if he gets the right items, the momentum can get kind of ridiculous.
That's what this character embodies. Again, awesome range, awesome functional, grounded normals. Right?
He knows. That's matchup knowledge right there. He knows you can dust there.
that standing dust right, as you see, has a lot of info frames on its activity. You can use this kind of a ghetto reversal for Faust.
Accidental IK activate. Kusanagi looking a little nervous. First the 2K on block. That's not going to work. An awkward tech situation. Not a whole lot going there.
But this is where this character shines. Unfortunately, Lefty able to wage his meter to be able to break that situation, right?
Yeah, he even wired seed. He maybe could have baited that, but okay. Called against the recall combo.
And
What's
this
the setup
is where
here?
she gets bad, man.
Yeah, that's the problem. He missed the dash close /2D, so it whips. Oh, big damage.
This is a character that, as the game has developed, a lot of top players have kind of moved away from. But when she is in the corner, man, she is so oppressive.
We could have killed him with 2K KPK.
And if you guys at home aren't really so aware of Guilty Gear, remember this Ramofel character has 2 sets of normals when she has the swords on and when she has the swords off. But when she scores knockdowns and she's able to put those swords in the air and have them swing on you like that, she can create highly oppressive Okizeme.
And the other thing is when she's doing the kicks and the punches, a lot of those are like specific set strings.
Yeah, it's heavily NRS inspired, I'd say.
Target, they're straight target combos is basically what it is.
So she has mix-up options built in from there.
Yeah, they're not like super outright strong, but you know, they're definitely something you got to be aware of.
Well, for a character like Faust who doesn't have the best reversal options outside of maybe that standing dust, right? It can be difficult to deal with.
Kusanagi is getting...
and now here's Little Man's coming into play, gonna anti-air with his son.
Whoa, full screen clash into danger time. Let's go. This is still real hard for Kusanagi,
full screen super on the bomb throw, is that gonna hit?
Nah.
No, he recovers enough time. Has more than enough time to recover. Eats his own chocolate, what a nice guy.
Oh, big. All right, here we go. This is your chance. You got to do a nice setup here. Put him on the wall. 5K KK. That's a good knockdown. Or yeah, good setup.
Start to build some gauge as well. Overhead, anti-air with it.
Yeah, he was holding up, so he got hit in the air. Kusanagi didn't confirm it correctly.
Slide that time.
Lefty needs to just hold it together. He was in such a huge life lead.
Ooh, lefty.
Swinging for the fences.
Back up the mid-screen, that's where you want to be, bud.
Can you get out of this?
Here's the Beyblade.
Oh my god,
wow.
What a bomb bag. Are you serious? That bomb bag was just like, he had his hopes and dreams in it, that bomb bag.
And it hit just right, man. Lefty able to hold on with Faust against Kusanagi Ramofel from Mexico.
Ooh, close though, close. It looked like Lefty was going to run away with it in that third round, but that got real close. Goes for the overhead.
You got to remember this Faust character able to utilize that item throw. That item throw, you get a random item from his bag, right?
Yeah.
And lots of them have lots of crazy effects.
Most of them are good. Black Hole is actually really bad for Ram because a lot of her combos just don't work anymore, right? Like, she has to have to do like 4P a bunch of times if she wants to do a combo.
This character often caught an RNG combo as a result. Now, Kusanagi starting to get some momentum.
Watch out for the reset.
Push to the wall, goes low that time. But you got to put those blades on him.
Yeah.
Good dead angle, again, be able to guard cancel there, be able to break that momentum, but Kusanagi just going to attack and get right back in your face, big dog.
Oh, tricky. Got tricky with it. He could have killed with the 4P string, but he didn't want to risk the burst being even on the table, so he just went for a reset.
And you see Lefty trying to back up and get in that ideal range where he can able to, in the event that Kusanagi wants to set swords out there in neutral, he can check her for it, but also be able to utilize his range as a Faust player. Those standing S buttons, that 5K.
Yeah, you're seeing Lefty definitely understands that jump H is amazing versus Ram. So
that nasty cloud. That's the Hilton first floor.
Yeah, it's oh, the double 6H, and he gets chipped out. Lefty on match point here. Kusanagi not looking terrible though. He just got to. It's like feast or famine, right, with Ram. So like this hit is huge. You know, he maybe should just burst the Daro. Burst there, burst there, burst the 5D. The 5D burst is free.
Lefty opting to keep it. There he goes.
That time he burst the Daro. That's going to be unblockable. Yeah, unblockable. And he gets a combo off that. That's a new buff in Rev 2.1.
Standing ass, able to check her out the air like that.
Go for the jump.
Ooh, Lefty on the other side.
Nobody saw that one coming. And he gets baited. No full punish though. He's got him cornered.
Going my way.
A little impatient. Can he make a miracle comeback happen? Goes for the 2S read. It works.
Big trade here, and this is again going to get corner bound combo.
He can kill if he does a nice combo. Oh no, goes for the reset. Oh, he misses overhead. And that's it. Wow, Lefty. He got hit in the air twice, and the second time, he didn't tech. The first time he teched and was okay. The second time he didn't tech, got black beat comboed and died for it.
Yeah, you got to talk about that. That's a high-level interaction, right? With a lot of matchups, a lot of evenly matched matchups, I'd say, like in terms of skill level.
Right.
Tech patterns. Tech patterns and burst patterns. Being able to change how you tech in the air is huge at high level play.
Yeah, if you get predictable with it, your opponent can just absolutely destroy
This game
you.
has so many ways to be able to exploit that.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts, we in Chicago, baby.
Lefty is right a lot right now. Picking the correct anti-airs, not getting a whole ton of damage until the 6H hit.
That's a reach there.
Yeah.
Kusanagi that time able to
punish.
Tech and then press buttons. He comes down, able to get a hit, but Lefty finds advantage once again.
Oh, he's probably wanted an item or something there.
Gets the close S confirm in the Dizzy, and Lefty now at set point here.
Yeah, a lot of the rounds that Lefty has won have just been landslides. You know, Kusanagi's been fighting real hard for his round wins here.
Wow, trade with the standing kick there at round start. We getting oily with it. Angela White, blow him up.
Oh, he could have. All right.
Another box. That's
whole
a
box.
baker's dozen. That's a baker's dozen. Get your own donut. Get the thrill. Counter hit.
Trouble.
Not good for Kusanagi here. Again,
tech buttons into jump K.
Or tech buttons once again.
Super
Kusanagi
good.
has represented that option twice in a row now. You got to imagine lefty's looking for it.
Nice poke. Yeah, that 2S. Got the black hole
Black
combo.
hole
Drops
combos.
it.
Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. Yeah, put the little guy out there. It's not over yet.
Oh, where was the jump H time? That was definitely
right
the
into
time.
his son. Right into little Faust. Kusanagi
big
forfeits some
2S. Oh, he missed it. Yeah, so the RC makes that actually like way harder to pick up because the RC slowdown ends right when they come down.
Kusanagi.
He dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it.
Black beats matter too, though, especially in this game.
Got him.
Wake up, stand dust to be able to use the involved frames, blow through it.
Anyone's game.
Anyone's game, but
Big 2S, he can kill. Yep.
Awesome
Yep.
anti-air there.
Yeah, lefty really needs to watch out for the 2S. Kusanagi's been going to it a lot, more and more as the match has gone on, honestly.
Coming down with that big jumping heavy button, Kusanagi trying to get something more. And there's Momo Kun. Is she out there crawling for that Patreon money? Go get him, girl.
Try to do it. Advanced hit confirm there.
The little big body.
Big 2S again.
That button is a huge anti-air button. You have got to be.
That's hard. That's mad
You
hard.
have got to respect it.
Because 6P that. Yep. 6P representation. Go for the whip punish.
And that time, he normally, if this was the last round of the round before, he would have jumped right into that big anti-air button. That time, hovered in the air just long enough.
Oh no.
Right
That's
into the
gonna be
command grab here.
Oh, this is hard. This is hard. This is hard. It's too high. Yeah.
But Kusanagi goes for the low option after the string, and he's going to hold on to take this win over Lefty. Good stuff to Mexico, man, coming out the Combo Breaker 2018 and representing.
Man, Lefty had that so many times. He was so close, and it just wasn't enough. He lost the momentum near the end, and sometimes that happens.
That's a back and forth set, though, for sure.
Yeah.
So once again, welcome to you guys. Welcome to everybody watching from around the world, man. This is Combo Breaker 2018. This is GGXrd Rev2, and we are on twitch.tv/Team Spooky, bringing you this pool action for one of the biggest tournaments in not just North America, but one of the biggest tournaments in the world for this game.
We got Hotashi versus an actual Jim. Jim Bob Murphy coming up.
Actual Jim?
I mean, his name is Jim.
Man,
like
we got Smash. Look, man, you know I got love for my Smash sisters especially, but you always got to give a hand for your Smash brothers. We will take the Jims here.
So one of the things about Hotashi that I've always said is that he's extremely good at playing at a pretty high level at worst, right? So like his worst in tournament is good. Like so like a lot of players have like huge swings, momentum up and down, you know, like they'll like play amazing one day and then the next day they'll play terrible. Like Hotashi, his bottom level is high. So it presents a challenge for the opponent because you have to stop him. Otherwise he's gonna maul you. Like because he knows how to, you know, run the LFL game. He gets you in the corner, you can just die at any point in time. So it's like you have to. It's on you to stop him as the other player. Yeah,
and again, as an LFL player since day one, right? He's been consistently representing this character over the past 3 to 4 years.
He won Michigan Masters recently. He's very strong.
I mean, I don't know if you agree or disagree, Arm, but in my eyes, I think if we take the time into consideration and compare the level that he was at 3 years ago and the level that he's playing at now, he's got to be one of the most improved players in North America.
Yeah, he's looking great lately, yeah, for sure. Like his, you could tell like a lot of he's worked out a lot of the like, you know, rough areas that he used to have, and it's a lot more consistent.
He used to be very defiant on defense as well. Very mashy player, right?
I mean, he still has that edge where he won't let you get away with stuff, right? He'll check you for sure. But it's like more refined now, you know. It's a lot like, you know, his decision making is more decisive.
And the other thing, man, you got to put it out there. Recently made the pilgrimage to Japan, yourself as well last year, right?
Yep, for sure.
And Hotashi did very well there. He was able to make a really big impression.
Did he get a gold
ranks? He got the gold ranks, man. Yeah. That's not easy, man. That's the highest class for this highly competitive game in that region. That's not an easy feat. Going up against Jim Bob Murphy here, you got Hotashi. There should be an E in between the O and the T. But here we go. LFL versus Slayer, and once again, this LFL character. She has a stance that presents one of the most oppressive corner situations in the game, but lots of great normals, lots of great space control. Pretty well-rounded character overall.
For sure, she's good everywhere. And so I'm saying, Jim Bob has got to show me, because Hotashi knows. Like right there, you know, we were seeing earlier in the match with Super Ninja where he didn't know how to punish Helter Skelter, his opponent, but you know, Hotashi's all over that.
And
He knows exactly.
Absolutely, he ain't gonna show you right now. Put that grenade out there. Now shoot him. We in America, baby. Everybody got a gun.
Unblockable. That's how it goes. You got to know how to get out of that. That's another test. He just presents you with a bunch of tests. Do you know how to deal with this? You know, are you going to block my meaty 5K? I'm not going to miss the meaty timing.
Yeah, right. You saw he's feeling a little bit spicy too, right?
Yeah.
Round start, puts the bridle out there, gets an instant corner push, and again, that's where he wants to be, right? Be able to put that grenade out there, pull out that shotgun, put these bullets on you. We sell those at Walmart here.
He plays super confidently from the get-go. Like he's not hesitating. You know, he'll kill you right now if you let him, you know?
Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. I feel like I'm watching the news.
Oh.
Once again, anti-air shotgun. Hotashi able to clean that really quickly.
Yeah, and when it's the freeze frame on the shot, you can actually tell how big that shot is. It's huge. The just standing shotgun H, it's pretty gigantic. And that was a quick 1-0 for Hotashi.
The counter hit shot. And again, this stance as well, you have to be able to have answers for this rifle stance. When that reticle hovers over your character for a certain amount of time, it becomes unblockable. You have got to take action. But you have to make decisions, and that is not a good one.
That's one of the things, though. You know, he puts out the sniper and gets you worried about the sniper, and then you try to go in, the shotgun's already ready, you get shotgun S.
Lock and load, that's how it is. Walk up, throw him. What you got for me? Put that grenade out there.
Yeah, he's in the Hotashi zone right now. You can tell he's feeling it. You could definitely tell.
Hotashi is absolutely, like you said, I completely agree with you. Definitely the kind of player you have to be able to train him at the very beginning. Like, stop, calm down with that.
You have to make him stop, otherwise.
Low altitude air grab right into the grenade blast.
Yeah, and checked on Wake Up. He's not going to miss that.
But props to Jimbob Murphy. Okay, Wake Up sweep.
Yeah, doesn't believe in you. You got to prove it.
Unfortunately, Hotashi able to throw him out of his offense.
That's going to be, no, a little too late. Missed time for the grenade. But it's still corner situation. Got opened up in the corner into a probably unblockable setup right now.
Same thing.
No, it doesn't even need it.
Wake Up buttons from Jimbob. Right into the champagne bottle, and we popping them.
You saw how confidently he just stood there and said, all right, now's the time to pop.
Yeah, but look, you got to give props to Jimbob Murphy coming out here, registering for Combo Breaker 2018, playing that guilty gear. He went up against one of the best in North America. I think we can confidently say that.
For sure, yeah, for sure.
It's not easy, man. This is
definitely not easy.
This is, again, this game, you have to understand, this game is, you got to invest some time. You got to be able to make that grind.
He's been grinding for years, you know. Like you can tell, you can see it. You see the work, you know, just coming through. Oh, the wrong matches are wrong. This is Elvin Shadow versus WNE.
Well, yeah. Speaking of investment, speaking of time, speaking of years,
Elvin's got more years than me and Hotashi put together. That's for sure.
Something like this is definitely a guy that I look up to, right? For a long time, even in the past iteration of this game, we're not even talking about Guilty Gear X, we're talking about the Guilty Gear XX during that era. Elvin Shadow was one of the first players to make that pilgrimage out to Japan, lived there for years.
He lived there, yeah.
And grinded in the hardest battleground for this game that there is in the world, out there in Mikado. I'll tell you what, man, a lot of players, you have to understand, with JP people, you have to read between the lines a little bit. But there are a lot of players out there that call him Elvin Sensei.
Yeah.
There's a bit of respect there. Sure. Elvin Shadow, for years, one of America's top players in Guilty Gear, just straight up. XRd, doesn't matter. This is one of the best Fausts outside Japan.
And one of the things about him is he's very difficult to fight as like an opponent. So like if you haven't fought him before, the way he approaches the game is it presents like a constant like assault on you, right? Like he's always trying to like shut you down at every moment. He doesn't want to let you get anything started. So let's see if WNE has the answer to that. He's you know, Elvin plays very aggressively, but because of that, he makes you fear him, and which lets him do more items. You know, he gets more chances to run his own game because of that. So
yeah. So the typical thing with Elvin Shadow is we always talk about, we call him RNGesus, right? One of those guys. He always seems to get lucky.
There's a clip of me fighting him at Garage Gear where it was 2-2 last round, and he throws black hole into bomb. The bomb was right in the middle of the black hole. And then finally I get out, I'm like, oh, I'm free, and I air dash out, hammer, counter hit. I was like, oof.
But the thing that you have to recognize with Elvin is he has good patience, and he has heavy emphasis on space control. He's able to give himself so many opportunities to test his luck, right?
Yeah.
He's so good with spacing and being able to hover in that range where he still has his normals to rely on, but also he's able to safely get item throws.
Yeah, so one of the things is Sin is one of the characters that has like able to contest for high reward at a range that Faust is not used to having to deal with. So Beak Driver and Air Beak Driver are huge threats for this character.
And that's the thing, right? So with Faust, he has the range, right? not necessarily the consistent damage output. Sin is going to have that very consistent damage output at a contestable range. And WNE, no strangers, no slouch himself either. One of SoCal's bodyguards, I believe, coming out here trying to represent for them.
Immediately busts Elvin's head open with the counter hit jump E.
And when he starts swinging that pole, man, here we go.
Just trying to control the space, not give Elvin some room to breathe, but Elvin kind of earns it. Bomb, that's going to control a lot of space. Yeah, force Winnie back a little. Nice 6P, not going to get a big conversion there, a little too far.
But again, you see it though, when those items come into play, it forces WNE to have to try to move around them depending on what they are.
Right. Oh, 6P just getting beat there. Sin 6P super good, but still loses in that situation.
Able to stagger his pressure, gets that low there.
Catching Elvin, holding up there.
Set play, what you got for me? Goes low, high, good blocks.
Nice. Bomb comes out. Yeah, he's holding the screen so he can't run away from the bomb and make it whip.
There's
bomb.
Another one. Oh, and he gets blown up.
WNE, he forgot about it. Yeah, that's the other thing. The Faust players are always used to their items, right? Like they've seen like hundreds, but other players are like, you know, are they prepared to deal with each item as it comes out?
That's the thing.
You got to react to it yourself.
Adaptation and reaction is a very big. It's a part of being able to play Faust. You have to give respect to Faust players being able to play that way, right? But be on defense, you have to have that ability as well.
Don't slide. No, he slid right into the mini Faust. That got Elvin out.
And that mini Faust, again, a very good option. It crawls across the screen so slowly that you have to respect it because it has a hitbox on it.
Yeah, it's really obnoxious when you're trying to combo him and you're like, I don't really want to go into the air, but if I don't, I'm gonna, you know, put myself into a tech button situation.
You have to avoid him, right? You have to be able to make decisions to be able to get out the way.
Because Elvin will definitely represent tech jump 2K. Like that is one of his favorite things. Like he's not afraid to just, you know, do it right in your face. So, and the reward on that if it counter hits you is humongous. So, but that was a pretty quick first game to Elvin.
And that time, Elvin representing the down heavy option in mid-screen, able to get a good reward there.
Fingers are
coming from the sky.
Yeah, and he gets the confirm too. A little bit of extra damage there.
Oh, oil him up, Angela White. Off the bomb blast. Goes low that time.
And WNE getting a little impatient there. Goes for the back throw.
This is how it happens, though, man. He just snowballs.
That's one of the new Faust buffs. Flower Wire C allows him to get consistent Oki. And that's going to be it.
To the skies. Elvin Shadow.
Dr. Copter takes it. Man, Elvin looking real good. WNE's got to figure something out real quickly. He's running out of time here.
The other thing is, Elvin Shadow's been able to limit WNE's meter options as well. WNE has not gotten too many opportunities to be able to use the gauge that he gets.
Yeah.
Hasn't been given too many options to be able to build meter.
He just doesn't have much time room to breathe at all.
Deep forward heavy overhead to beat the DP just a little bit early with it. Yeah. Cut him up!
Elvin smelled blood. You saw he was right back in there
Stun
with
him,
the air
you see the birds. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Elvin Shadow against WNE. Shout out to WNE, though, coming out representing California. Doing pretty well. But, when you're up against one of America's finest, this is Elvin Shadow. This is definitely another pick to make top 8 this weekend, absolutely.
Yeah.
In home turf as well,
sure.
right?
You know, he's always trying to be in
Son
there.
of the Midwest.
All right, so up next we got David Q versus Great Fernman. Great